Great to be here. Josh Kalmus, part of the founding team here at PERSUIT. So started back when we were a team of 5 in Australia out of an office with no windows, then relocated to New York, started 2018 to set up our office. So essentially been running the net new sales team for the last 8 years, nearly 8 years. And now just about to set up an expansion team that's focused on selling into our existing customer base. So super excited to bring in new talent to drive revenue within that cohort. Yeah, so PERSUIT's an outside counsel selection and management platform. So really focused on working with the Fortune 500 corporate legal departments to help them drive more process and rigor around how they manage their law firm relationships and drive more value from those relationships. So traditionally in the past, the way that in-house teams have engaged their law firms, there hasn't been much process around tight scopes of work and having the law firms price those matters. So that's really what PERSUIT's been bringing to our customers over the last 8 years and really helping them transition away from traditional hourly billing to more fixed and certain pricing. So away from those billable hours and 6-minute increments. I think right now on the sales team, we've got about 10 or so, and that's a mix of AEs, sales leadership, and BDRs. We actually call them BD associates. Building out the expansion team, we're looking to bring on another 3 or 4 sellers on my team. And then on the net new logo side, we're bringing on another 4 or 5. So I think when it's all said and done, we'll be a team of about 20 sellers over the next 6 to 12 months. Yeah, so typical sales process, I mean, we're trying to get to very senior people within the legal departments of the biggest companies in the world. So really, really smart people, really busy people. You've got to be really focused and on point to get their attention. And so what that means is we have to have really well-researched outreach and really be able to deliver value to those buyers. And so we're really lucky. We've got a really supportive customer base, and we lean on them a lot to provide introductions and share their stories. And that's been a really effective way to kind of get access to the next wave of customers that we're looking to partner with. But really focused, this isn't a spray and pray approach at all. This is a very kind of focused account-based strategy approach, if you like. Where we're really targeted and we know the exact individuals that we're looking to get in front of within the legal team. Interview process is first interviews with the hiring manager. So introduction call, all things going well, we'll then move on to a conversation with our chief revenue officer. Following that, the third step of the process is typically a panel exercise. So essentially what that means is we provide a prompt. Typically, it's essentially pretend that this is an account you're trying to penetrate into and walk us through what your strategy for engaging with that account would look like. So that's typically with a couple of the sales leaders and the enablement team. If that goes well, then the next step is a couple of conversations with a couple of executives. So typically our CEO and COO, Jim and Michelle, they'll be involved in the final stages of the interview process. And then we move forward to offer. Look, PERSUIT's done a fantastic job essentially creating a new category that didn't exist and have had tremendous success. We now partner with 100 of the Fortune 500 biggest organizations in the world. And that's given us a really strong foundational jump-off point to take the next leap in our journey. And that's happening at a time where there's a lot of transformation going on within the legal industry more broadly, particularly with AI. If you think about all the commentary around AI and how that's going to transform industries, legal is often the first or second industry that's mentioned that's going to be transformed. And so PERSUIT, with a really strong foundational starting point of the success we've had and the great reputation we have in the marketplace, we think we've got the wind behind our back now with how AI is going to impact how in-house lawyers essentially manage their law firm relationships and select and price their matters. And so we've just deployed our new agentic AI agent, PERSI. We think the in-house lawyer is going to have 4 to 5 agents that supercharge their day-to-day and everything they do around the law firms they work with, how they price their matters, and how they manage the fees throughout the life of the matter, that is all going to be handled by Pursuit's agent, Percy. So those two combined, I think that's what makes it a really exciting time to be able to join a company that's going to continue to flourish and have the success that we've had today.